Buonasera a tutti, signori, eccomi qua, anche stasera, pure stasera, cerco di allietarvi, di rubarvi letteralmente una decina di minuti, un po' di tempo per ci rilassare un po', no? Poi noi napolitana siamo must, no? E che pure in due casine chiunque se natero casine, lo meglio casine, lo mun ci sappiamo consulà con queste bellezze, queste cose, questi cosella e una purezza e una bellezza che solo noi potremmo capire, no? Poi io, come sappiamo, un napoletano è una lingua, oserei dire, permettetemi, nobile. E lo dimostra il fatto that what I'm stating from deep of my heart, that Neapolitan is a noble language, worth to be listed in the Renaissance literature, that because so many of my countrymen decided to research, okay, to I don't know even how to explain. It's something when you got when you got attracted from a beautiful painting and you start wondering what is that, why like this, why he chosen that perspective, that shadings, and so you start studying about the author, okay, because it's the same what some amazing people like Mr. Amedeo Messina, okay, and woke up a day and he said, okay, now it's time that I go to revisit and to literally cover at my taste, with my own language, the British literature poetry. And thanks to Mr. Vincenzo Pepe, guys. Internet is amazing, but without these amazing people giving all of their efforts in collecting, in gathering so many information, and most of all collected in a super professional way, we can't enjoy internet. Okay, technology is nothing if it's not decided by amazing human beings. So please, credits to Mr. Vincenzo Pepe, that is the author of this amazing collection of Neapolitan poets. Okay, and he mentioned Mr. Amedeo Messina is an amazing Neapolitan poet, writer, who decided to transcript in Neapolitan, but Neapolitan on his own verses, okay, not the usual transcription that I do also. I mean, come on. I'm not a poet. I'm just trying to give my contribute to get the people closing and closing to the Neapolitan. How beautiful can be the Neapolitan language is well and understood, okay, and studied in all those nuances, particulars, okay. So I'm talking too much, but something like this is need an introduction. You know what? Because allora, a poesia romantica inglese revisitata in napolitana, che i versi in versi napolitana a Amedeo Messina. I go straight away. Okay, we are talking of William Wordsworth, one of the best romantic poets, British poets. Okay, of the Romanticism, British Romanticism we are talking about, huh? And I've chosen this poem of even if it's not the most famous, huh? Because because I feel more comfortable to read it, okay, to enjoy. The title is "We Are Seven" of the poem. Okay, so guys, William Wordsworth. Okay, I'm bringing here one of the most important romantic British poets, reinterpreted in Neapolitan verses by Amedeo Messina. I read first in English, respect first, okay, because the original is in English. I'm learning, I'm trying to get in the reciting, in the cadenza of the British poetry. It's not really easy, but it's interesting, okay, especially I was reading on Shakespeare as well, and I found some interesting videos where you may really listen the way how the most important poets and writers they recite the British poet. And it's very interesting. The tone is very strange, but it's interesting, by the way. So, let's start in English first. What though the radiance which was once so bright be now forever taken from my sight, though nothing can bring back the hour of splendor in the grass, of glory in the flower. We will grieve not, rather find strength in what remains behind. It sounds very strange, okay, but I'm working now. I'm working on trying to get in British poetry. Okay, now let's read line by line and from British English to Neapolitan. What though the radiance which was once so bright, sicché la bella luce che una vota assaie brillava, be now forever taken from my sight, se ne gghiuta all'occhio. Okay, so as you can see, the transcription is totally out of the original. I'm not saying metrica, a meter, or no, absolutely. But the translation is very, very different, and that is enticing me. It's very interesting to me because it's the first time that I find myself in such transcription, made from professionals. So that's quite interesting. Okay, again, what though the radiance, sicché la bella luce was once che una vota so bright, assai brillava, be now forever taken from my sight, e se ne gghiuta all'occhio, though nothing can bring back the hours, si niente può fa, si niente può fa che s'arrefresca of splendor in the grass, allevera che s'arrefresca allevera of glory in the flower, of splendore schioppo sure. Amazing. I love both English and Neapolitan. Of splendor, back the hour of splendor che s'arrefresca allevera of splendor in the grass, o splendore e schioppo sure, of splendor in the grass, of glory in the flower, o splendore e schioppo sure. We cannot really match the cadenza, the reading, the reciting, because we have we have a very different way of reciting the poetry, but it's quite interesting. I'm loving it. I'm a newbie in this, but I'm loving it so much. Amazing, veramente, definitely amazing. We will greet not rather fine. Non ripetiamo ingoppa mala sorta, grief mala sorta, il omen. Rather fine, ma tenim shambietta strength in what remains behind. Ma tenim shambietta street orista. That sounds quite nice to me. I really can relate rereading again, trying to get in the tune. It sounds me good now, after, because I've tried to read several times to get in the tune, in the rhyme, okay? And now I'm starting getting adjusted with my ear. Okay, the meter sounds really on point. So an amazing job done by the Neapolitan poet, that keeping the meter. That is amazing. So, what you will read on the script that I will add to the video is not really okay. So you have to. Allora, we will grieve not strength in what remains. Okay, behind. We will grieve not strength. We will grieve not, non ripetiamo ingoppa a mala sorte, rather find strength in what remains behind. Ma tenim shambietto a strita, but let's keep, okay, rather find strength, but instead let's seek for the strength in what remains behind. Let's say we give a meaning, okay, for what we left behind, okay. We always try to be positive, to think positive on something in our past, okay, on some happening. Same in Neapolitan. Non ripetiamo ingoppa mala sorta. We don't I mean to say, we don't cry on our we do not cry out of our ill omen, okay, misfortune, mala sorta, misfortune, ill omen. Strength in what remains, find, rather find strength, tenim shambiet, keep in our heart tight, a street tight, Oriesto. Okay, what remains behind? Oriesto. That of course is far to be a literal translation. Okay, but it's absolutely on point because of what remains behind, everything left in our heart. Okay, and Oriesto, that is, it take the space of one only of the three words translated, but still scapable in Oriesto, il resto, the remains, okay, still is able to express, okay, the same sentiment. Okay, that's what I'm finding amazing of this transcription. So different from a literal translation, but so on point on the meter and on the tune. I love it. Okay, now let's read the Neapolitan only, the whole. Okay, I read again in English, then Neapolitan, then Italian. All right. Um, what though the radiance which was once so bright be now forever taken from my sight, though nothing can bring back the hours of splendor in the grass, of glory in the flower, we will grieve not, rather find strength in what remains behind. I love this. I've chosen this one. If I remember well, this is one of the I'm not really sure, guys, because I think this is one of the poems dedicated to the war from the amazing Mr. William Wordsworth. I'm not sure, but anyway, we are talking of of grievance, of ill omen, of bad thoughts, bad memories, So it's very is on in is on a D minor tuning. All right, sad. Okay. Allora, was though the radiance which was once so bright, be now forever taken from my sight, sì che la bella luce che una volta assai brillava se ne gghiuta all'occhio, though nothing can bring back the hour of splendor in the grass, of glory in the flower. Se niente può farsi che s'arrafresca all'evera o splendore schioppo usura. We will grieve not, rather find strength in what remains behind. Non repetimmo in goppa mala sorte, ma tenimmo ciombietta stritto riesto. Fully Neapolitan. We are seven. We are noi siamo sette noi. Sicché la bella luce che una volta assai brillava se ne gghiuta all'occhio, si niente può farsi che s'arrafresca all'evera o splendore e schioppa o ciura. Non ripetiamo in goppa mala sorta, ma tenimmo ciombietta stritta o rista. Beautiful. Let's try to read in Italian, guys. All right. What though the radiance which was once so bright, anche se la radianza che una volta fu così luminosa, be now forever taken from my sight, fosse per sempre sottratta alla mia vista, though nothing can bring back the hour, anche se niente potesse restituire l'ora of splendor in the grass, of glory in the flower, di splendore nell'erba, di fulgore nel fiore, we will grieve not, rather find strength in what remains behind. Non staremo a rattristarci, piuttosto troveremo forza in quel che resta indietro. Okay, now look, let's analyze. In Italian comes much more easy on the ear to, it sounds more familiar, the meter also. All right, I mean to say the meter not from technical side, from simply by the sound, by the tune, it sounds more. It looks like sounds more easy to transcript from British to Italian than British to Neapolitan. Just my sensation. It's just my what I feel, my feeling, guys. All right. I want to read again in Neapolitan, okay? Just because this lesson is basically for Neapolitan, but since we started from the sources from an amazing British poet poem, so that's why I gave just it's a sign of respect. Okay, now we read in Neapolitan only again. Okay. So I say again, guys, this transcription reinterpreted by in Neapolitan verses is done from Amedeo Messina. That is an amazing Neapolitan writer and poet who is specialized in this. He really, really likes to reinterpret, to revise, to rework, from English poems to Neapolitan language, because his intention, his goal is to get the attention of the readers on how Neapolitan is more prone, more open, musically speaking, than Italian. Okay, to how to say, to portray the poetry. Okay. Don't kill me. I'm not saying that Italian poetry, guys. Come on now, please, please, please. Don't assault me right now. Okay. I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to let to bring justice to Mr. Amedeo Messina. Okay, that is this amazing attempt to revise. Okay, to reborn, okay, to bring to a new life those amazing British poems with an rather beautiful Neapolitan language. Okay, so there's nothing to say with Italian poetry that is super amazing on her very own. Right, please. We do not misunderstanding, all right. I'm proud to be Neapolitan, but it's same as proud as proud to be Italian as well. Okay, please. Sì che la bella luce che una vota assai brillava, se ne gghiuta all'occhia, si niente può fa, sì che s'arrefresca, allevera o splendore schioppo sciura. Non repetim repetiam in goppa mala sorta, ma tenimmoci un pietta strit o riesta. Again in Italian. Anche, allora, this time I will recite, I will chant. Allow me to use this term, Neapolitan and Italian, line by line. Okay, so that is better for you to study, to focus also the differences. Sì che la bella luce che una volta assai brillava, anche se la radianza che una volta fu così luminosa, se ne gghiuta all'occhio, fosse per sempre sottratta alla mia vista, si niente può fa, sì che s'arrifresca all'evera, anche se niente potesse restituire l'ora di splendore nell'erba, o splendore e schioppa o sciore di fulgore nel fiore, the flower, the fulgor in the flower. Non ripetiamo in goppa a mala sorta, non staremo a rattristarci, ma tenimmoci ambietta strit orista. Piuttosto troveremo forza, we will find strength, in quel che resta indietro. Alright guys, you will find in the script I have wrote down the whole poem that is very short but very meaningful. It's it's a thunder in your heart. And then down on the end of the poem, I wrote singularly, separately, only in Italian and only in Neapolitan, the whole poem. Okay. All right, guys. Again, on the bottom page, I put the link from an amazing website dedicated to Naples and province, all the Neapolitan area. www.vesuvioweb.com, where you can find all these this poetry by Mr. Vincenzo Pepe. Okay. Ok, guys. Voglio, grazie ancora. Mi è piaciuta questa esperienza. È un'esperienza nuova per me. Diciamo che me l'ha gghiuta a cercare. I was seeking, looking for something like that, perché pure a me, come all'egregio signor Amedeo Messina, è importante per me, perché o scopre i video miei, le lezioni mie, e che e portare una napolitana in dall'universo parallelo, ok? Just kidding. I want that my language, my Neapolitan, goes beyond the known actual universe, okay? I want that it must be seen by the Webb telescope, okay? I want that even the unimaginable out of time civilization can see the beauty of Neapolitan. All right, guys. Okay, that's why it's important to me, è veramente importante per me capire come trascrivere con precisione. Un napolitano è difficile assai, signore e signora, è veramente difficile. Tutto quanto riuscimmo, aspetta, chi è che riceve, mi pare, un esimio personaggio della letteratura napoletana, che mo mi sfugge il nome, comunque uno dei più importanti, ricette una volta. tutte noi napolitane, regime sape parlare un napolitano, ma a do scrivere forse a quando morisce per cento. È vero. I mean, a renowned Neapolitan writer, poet, and a celebrity said that 100% all of Neapolitan blood, inheritance, they say that we can speak Neapolitan perfectly. No, first of all, it's not correct. But even more, only maybe the 10% we are able to write properly Neapolitan. That is a huge challenge, It's an endless and it's an endless sleepless nights of research. Right, really, especially when you go back in time to the Renaissance. We are talking of 16th, 17th, up to the 18th centuries. Neapolitan literature. Oh, mamma mia, yuppie! It's impossible. You need you need a vocabulary like this. Okay, to reborn as a real Neapolitan. Right. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. I wish that you appreciate my efforts. My very humble. I move towards this transcription with the maximum humbleness, because I totally understand that I am out of I'm out of the subject. I mean to say, it's quite difficult, but I love it so much, and I want that even other through my video be part of this research. That is, I find it really amazing. Alright, guys, thank you very much. Signore e signore, è stato un onore più del solito, più del solito è stato un onore. E ci sentiamo, vi auguro una buona serata, una buona settimana, e state buona. Alla prossima.